You're still purchasing your lenses from your optometrist?
What are you?
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So this video is inspired by Yankee Wally. I happened to catch her video where she talked briefly about these pictures and how badly photoshopped they are. And I thought, and I noticed a couple of other things. I mean, the more you look at them, the more photoshopping you see. Now, I have 7 hours of Photoshop material where we went over lives, and I thought I had it on this channel, but I didn't see it, so I re-uploaded it. So it's going to be ready soon for anyone interested in the looking at the Photoshops of the childhood pictures and Samantha Markle and Thomas Markle pictures. But in this video, I just want to look at the most recent Photoshops. And these Photoshops are so egregious that I'm wondering what's going on here. Like, how are they getting away with this? Why is TMZ supporting them? Raises a lot of questions about how they attacked Catherine with her picture, but then Meghan's putting up all these horrible, horrible Photoshops. So I'm sure I'm only going to be able to point out you can only see so much, one person. Multiple people can look at it and see more and more. And so let's just look at it. I just want to show you a couple of things that I noticed looking at these pictures. Man, look at this. What is this? Why is it all scratched on the top like that? I mean, it's so obvious it's all photoshopping the way every single picture the Markles put out and published in the mainstream media. They're all scratched up, scuffed up, fuzzy. I mean, look at the coloring in this video, in this picture here. Why is it all faded? And why are they all clear if everything else is faded behind them? Nothing makes sense here with these pictures, in that there's nothing authentic about them. And I'm just wondering why all this mind effery, even up until today, nonstop. Now, Yankee Wally said that she thinks that they put the sands here to hide the fact that people are uneven in the picture. And yeah, that makes sense to me as well. But I also want to point out when you compare the pictures together. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Hi, everyone. And when you look at one picture and compare it to the next one, you see more pops out as to how photoshopped these are. So let's see. Started with the body proportions are off as well. I don't believe Harry was in any of these pictures in reality. I don't think Meghan was either. I think the entire thing is just a Photoshop from beginning to end. And of course, all the pictures are very weird. I already touched upon a video about this child. You don't see the face. There's a hand coming out of nowhere. The dog looks like it has a human face to it. Harry's hand in this picture is obviously fake. I mean, look how long and flat the hand is on the left-hand side. It makes no sense. That's not real. It's Photoshop. And as Yankee Wally pointed out, and I don't know what's going on the right here, that hand. As Yankee Wally pointed out, if someone was sitting down, they don't look like that, right? They don't look. That's not how it looks. But there's more and more and more. So where is the picture I wanted to start with? Apologies, I had been looking at some of these pictures. If you keep an eye on this blue umbrella here, I don't know if you can see my. Yeah, you can. Okay, you can see my hand there. You see this blue umbrella. Keep an eye on this umbrella. and the chairs next to it, because I think those are props she put in. And look at the house in comparison. So there's a blue house in the background. And this is supposed to be Harry and Meghan with some gray-haired person next to them, blonde-haired person. Harry's neck has a huge indent on the side. You zoom in a little bit. Why is there a huge indent on the side of his neck there? It's very odd. You see there's the lining of the umbrella, like it's white and then it stops and then it's white again. Harry's hand fades into her blouse in an odd way. And also there's a white line on the side of her blouse when the sun is to the left. Okay, so in this picture you see from the shadows, there's a sun, you see a long shadow with this chair. The sun is to the left, and so the shadow should be to the right. I don't see a shadow behind this woman in the black swimsuit, though. And don't see much of a shadow here under this. It looks straight down. But anyways, it's to the right. But if you look at Meghan's shirt, it's a white. Look, it looks like there's a sun on her shirt, which it can't be. This should be all shadowed in. So there's indiscrepancies here for sure. In this picture, the seaweed, of course, changes. A lot of weirdness to this picture. Now, this chair here, there's some kind of, between Meghan and the woman, there's some kind of pattern of gray and black, which I don't know what that's supposed to be. And it's like cut off right here, and you see a white, kind of looks like sand, but it doesn't match the other sand. So they're not standing on a rug, right? So what is this pattern here that kind of matches the chair, but not really? So there's she filled this in with some pattern here. It doesn't make any sense. All right, so that's one picture. That's one of the pictures here. And then if we move it over and look at a similar picture. So they took a few pictures allegedly, or she did a few Photoshops with the same umbrella. And Harry and Meghan there. All right, well, I made jump to this one. If you look at the Archie picture here, he has no right foot, and his arm, what's going on with his arm there? Very bizarre looking. It does not look normal. It looks photoshopped. It looks warped. And the feet, you can't see his right foot at all. It's like disappeared. And you can't see this person's feet at all. And she only has one arm. I don't know. You can't see the other one at all. Now, Meghan here, look at Meghan's foot here. I mean, what is that? Her right foot, on the right, the foot looks disappeared, and on the left, it looks all swollen up, like as if she's got a club foot, which makes no sense. It's a bad Photoshop. And then you scroll up, and it looks like she's wearing a white mask of some sorts. That doesn't look like a face under there. There's no nose. It just looks like she's wearing... She could be wearing a white mask over her face, I guess, but there's no face there. It looks kind of spooky, like Halloween. And super short shorts there, if this is a real picture. With her chicken legs, that's for sure. So notice Meghan's wearing that straw hat and a big white umbrella back there. I don't know if that shows up in other pictures, but back to the blue umbrella. So there's sand down here at the bottom. They got the blue umbrella. I think this is supposed to be Meghan sitting down. And sand suddenly appears in front. That wasn't there before. There was no sand in this picture. And suddenly, in another picture, is a big pile of sand in front that just appears. And you can see the child's head just poking up there. Like as if it was a big pile of sand, but you see Meghan sitting there. It's not level. It's like the girl sunken down in there, but Meghan's up there. There's another picture where, right, so look at, okay, so this picture, it stands out how bad the proportions are. with these photoshops. I hope I'm not showing too many pictures too soon here. I just want to show you. So pay attention to this picture. Harry's supposed to be sitting there with his weird hands on his side, weird flat floppy hands. There's a black thing to the left that makes no idea what that. I think that's supposed to be part of this bag or something, but it makes no sense. But I mean, it could be that, I guess. Whatever. They got a red umbrella in the back there. Okay, so notice the woman here in front of him is a woman in a black long shirt with an olive green hat. And so notice Harry's looking at her butt, right? But somehow her butt is in front of Harry's arm. You see that? So how is she standing? She's standing right next to Harry there? Is that what we're supposed to believe? Is a woman that could get that close to him and start, I guess, talking to someone with a different hat? I don't think that's Meghan because that's not Meghan's hat, I don't believe. Talking to someone, the person's holding a dog. I don't believe that's Meghan. So we're supposed to believe this woman is just standing there next to Harry on a sand dune. And she's like right behind him, right next to him. And this other woman standing there in front of her, but she's not really sunken down. It's just the ankles you can't see. Very bizarre picture there. And then in the next picture of Harry on the dune, there's another one here I was looking at. Okay, right here. So the next picture of Harry, same picture of Harry sitting on the dune, right? These are both two different pictures. The one on the left is Harry sitting on the dune, and the woman standing right next to him in the black shirt, gray olive hat. And then the next picture, you see the same woman sunken down on the right. You see how sunken down she is? So she goes from being right next to Harry up on a elevated place. And the next thing you know, she's sunken down to her waist, covered in sand. Yeah, so it proportions are so off. And the bag, there's a yellow bag next to the woman with the black shirt. I mean, I guess that's supposedly just sitting there. You see the yellow bag on the left-hand picture. It's a bag there. And then we're supposed to believe, I guess, that she sunk down. This is very, very bizarre optics with the sand. And first the sand's covering the chair and the blue umbrella, and then it's not. And then first the woman's right next to Harry, and now she's sunken down. These pictures are very, very off in so many ways. The hands are off. The feet are off. Faces are off. And the more you look at it, the more you see. Again, I'm just seeing some things. That bag was just sitting there the entire time, apparently. The hat, the blue umbrella. Okay, another change was there's some photoshopping mistakes with the blue umbrella that she did on the side. There's a couple of mistakes. Hold on. Many, many mistakes in this. The more you look, the more you find. Okay, so here's that blue umbrella and the chairs there. And if you look at the rim of the umbrella, you know, smooth there. It looks sort of normal. Then we go to another picture of the umbrella. Was it this one? Okay, here's another one. The trim doesn't have white on it now. It's like these two people are sitting there. Notice the perspective of the blue house in the background there. Changes dramatically with each picture with this blue umbrella in it. Oh my goodness. And a lot of the body proportions are off as well. Certain pictures, but I want to show you how she distorted the blue umbrella with her Photoshop, if I can get the picture again. Find the right one. Is it this one? Not that one. There's one where she pushed too much on the picture on the umbrella. It got totally warped looking. Uh, Bear with me 1 second. Ah, not that one. Not that one. Oh, and look at Megan's hair here. She has like it's supposed to be Megan here with that hat, and there's like a string, like one little string of hair coming out. It's very bizarre looking. And where is it? I don't know what's going on with that picture. Suddenly it's all faded out. Oh, here it is. So in this picture, you can see Megan distorted the umbrella. So it's poking out right here. So she pushed too much, or she accidentally pushed on the. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully, you can see it. She pushed too much with her Photoshop or her Paint Shop Pro, whatever she's using, and distorted the umbrella by accident. And look at Harry's hand. Zoom in here. Look at Harry's hand. Obvious cut and paste here with the hand going to a little point there. I mean, this is so photoshopped. Yeah, this whole thing from beginning to end, just fake, fake, fake. Yeah. Uh huh. Oh yeah, a lot of people are talking about the photoshops. I'm just one of many. Just adding to the chorus. Yeah, the bag stays the same. The blue tent, it disappears. Okay, yeah, she's running out of money. Yeah, but I mean, I just can't believe, why is TMZ going along with this? Why are they publishing it? Why does nobody in the mainstream media call this out? This horrible, horrible photoshopping. Oh, and did I saw, how about the leash? I saw this Yankee while I pointed this out. The leash, how it goes to a square. I was like, oh my god. I mean, these photoshops are so horrible that I don't know how I missed it. Actually, I didn't feel like looking at it because I know how horrible her photoshops are. But I mean, the dog leash, like, really? It's like they're just, and that man's foot, there's supposed to be a man's foot behind it. It's uh gone. I mean, it just, the more you look at it, the more you see. But that dog leash is ridiculous. I don't know why the mainstream media plays along with this. Yeah, TMZ is a joke. I mean, yeah, for them to go along with these horribly photoshopped pictures uh makes no sense to me. Like, why are they all going along with this? I guess TMZ is one of the places controlled by Chia, and they just go along with whatever Chia says to do, lying to the people and supporting these criminals, posting these fake pictures, pretending they're at the beach with their fake kids. Yeah, so a lot of distortion. I don't think Harry was there. His hands are, and his whole body looks photoshopped from other places. Doesn't look like him. His face doesn't look like his face in many of the pictures. Looks nothing like him. That's why I think they're always doing the back too, is because that way she doesn't have to Photoshop his face in there. I just post pictures of Harry's back, and it's easier to Photoshop in. Um, yeah, there was a picture that definitely does not look like Harry at all. When you see like the side of his face, you can tell it doesn't look anything like him. So yeah, so another Photoshop disaster from the Markle family. All they do is give us these crappy Photoshops all the time and spin some lies here. Because this one kind of looks like Harry, I guess. His face looks really puffy and fat here, though, in this picture. See, to me, that doesn't really look like his face. It's very puffy. I mean, of course, it's Photoshop. That's why. Look how puffy the face looks. There's no jawline, no jawbone line. It's just very puffy. You know, that are just really bad Photoshop here. You know, it could be a body double, perhaps, because none of the pictures look like him when you see the face. When you see the face, looks nothing like Harry. So it could be Meghan, but the hands are distorted and everything else, which makes me think that they're just photoshopping everything. And when you look at the house, the blue house in the background with compared to the blue umbrella as well, the house changes size and everything. So you can see that she's just photoshopped. It appears that she photoshopped the umbrella on top of the house background in the background. So all very fake. Uh, Maybe it's this one. Again, with this picture, it's all scuffed up. Why is the picture all scratched up? Look at Harry's face. It's like all puffed out on the side, like as if it doesn't look like him. His face shape. Very bizarre. So really horrific. Um, and nobody in the mainstream media calls this out. Nobody. They just play along like, oh yeah, Meghan went to the beach. Yeah, Meghan was dancing with her moon bump. Yeah. And they all pretend like they don't see the lies, you know, they pretend like they don't see the Photoshop. Yeah, so you're probably talking about this blue tent here. There's a blue tent in this picture that disappears and reappears. Yeah, all such a scam. Everything Harry and Meghan do is a lie and a psyop. Everything. So there you have it. That's all I want to come on here and say is point out some of the things I noticed. So yeah, see, look at the pictures again. Again, I'm gonna upload again my 7-hour video of all the past pictures that I've done. So yeah, it's a horrible, horrible photoshopping, and it's just ridiculous that the media keeps pushing this. It just once again shows the mainstream media cannot be trusted. They lie and lie and lie, and they support liars like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. So thank you all for being here. Great seeing you. Until next time, hope you all have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening. Bye bye, everyone.